hope you're doing well. It is Friday, August 1st, 2025, and welcome to the month of new beginnings. I'm here with a prophetic overview, prophetic insights. Y'all, this is amazing. The Lord just put this in my spirit as I was in prayer for this month. And I'm here to share it. I was actually going to do a video, but he said, no, I want you to go live. I want this to go out now. I don't want you to wait, because every moment of this month is new beginnings. Okay, so let's get into this. By the way, I hope y'all are doing well. Love y'all. Hope you're doing well. I'm here if you need anything. I put some stuff in the description. If you're interested in any of my one-to-one sessions, my classes, prayer, my email's there, so please feel free to reach out. But let's get into this. I have to get this out now. There's like no waiting on this. This is the month of new beginnings. As I've been sharing, the last 3 years, 2023, which is the year I called 7, 2024, which is the year of new beginnings, and this year, 2025, which I call 789, supernatural surprises, spirit. Those are the 3 words that the Lord gave me for this year. And if we haven't seen it yet, we're about to see it in real time. The spiritual manifestation is coming to fruition in the earth realm. Okay, and this is beyond what I can explain right now, and I will get into this, but I have to preface with this so you can understand that this month is really going to usher us into this, okay, because it's the month of new beginnings. So there's 2 spaces. Okay, so I'm back. Okay. You know, I'm just, at this point, I just laugh because it's like, I'm going to get this word out. It needs to come out. I'm going to get it out. Okay? So here we go. There's 2 spaces that you're going to be in beginning this month, moving forward. And this is so, so important for you to catch this. You need to know where you are in these 2, you need to know where you are in either of these 2 spaces, because it's going to give you the prophetic trajectory of where you are in your life. So there's 2 spaces that you're going to be in. Either you're going to be in the space of refining, okay? Deep refining process. This means, and I just shared this, I welcome you to watch this video that I just did live not that long ago. I can't remember which day it was, but I believe I titled it Supernatural Warfare Squared Remnant Ready. That's what I called it. So please go watch it, because I got into this a little bit more deeply. But you're either in a space where you're not really walking with the Lord, so your spiritual inner being is needing that. You're craving connection, okay? And your soul is needing healing, which is where I come in. This is what I do. I do one-to-one sessions. I help you on the inner healing journey. I welcome you to reach out if this is something you feel like you need. And then obviously physically, you probably feel out of sync. So if you haven't gone through this inner healing process, if you haven't been refined in the spirit, this is your time to go through this. So you're either going to be in a space of humbling, that is to say you're going to be humbled in this next phase and season, or you've already gone through this refining and you're coming out and the Lord is elevating you, because he's bringing you into the kingdom purposes that he has been preparing you for and establishing you into. Okay, I hope this makes sense. And this is how I'm going to preface this video. Hi, good to see everybody. Welcome everybody. So I call this year 789. Again, I think I was sharing this not too long ago, but the year 2023, actually 2022, kind of started it. Okay, so 2022 was the year of love and honor. It's a beautiful year, actually. But 2023, 2024, and 2025, you could sort of see it as one long year and definitely one season. So we're in the middle of 2025. The last 6 months of this year are paramount for us to be ready. Please, y'all, please take this to heart. This is so, so important. I can't stress this enough. With this said, God's Spirit is doing some surprising things in our life. If you haven't experienced it this year already, which I have actually, you're about to see it and you're about to go through it. You're about to be surprised. Now, the part that's a little bit difficult to relay is that it's either going to be, again, according to where you are. The surprises that come to you may not be good ones because, again, we need to go through this refining process. So please take heed and be prepared for this if this is you. Now, let me get into this. I'll go here first. New beginnings. So what is new beginnings means what? It means that I am leaving my old and being ushered into my new, okay? With this comes, of course, change and transformation. So as excited as it sounds, something new, something's beginning, there's always a space for saying goodbye, closing doors, having closure, completion, which we just finished July, completion and perfection. This is what the Lord has revealed to me as far as this month specifically. This is why he wants me to get this out. This is why I was actually recording a video and my phone shut me off because of my phone storage. But I felt, okay, I got to get this out now. I can't wait on this. The first half of August 2025, this change and transformation that's going to happen in your life is going to be slow. He's giving us sort of a gentle push into this change the first half of August. The second half, it's going to be sudden acceleration. Okay, so this is something you can expect this month when it comes to your new beginning. Now, let me go into this shift because this is so important. I've been talking about this shift for years, recent years actually. We are shifting into new dimension. This is space we've never been in because we're entering times we've never experienced. Now, some could say, well, every day is a new day that we've never experienced. But I'm talking about prophetically speaking, what's coming to the earth, what's going on. It's not something that we have been familiarized with as of yet. So all the more reason I need to be ready, you need to be ready. There's two spaces that the Lord is showing me. And this is going to get really deep actually. So bear with me for a minute. In this shift, okay, into my new beginning, there's two spaces I will be in. I will either be resisting this change, or I will be resting in this change. Okay, and I hope and I pray that as you're receiving this, God is revealing to you where you are and where you need to be. I got the analogy of water. Okay, so this is very profound and very amazing. Now, I'm in Texas. I just by proxy, sort of, actually, I'm actually very close to one of the rivers that was flooded. And I've definitely been impacted indirectly by where I'm at, the people that have been coming here, that I've been ministering to. So, with that said, this vision, this analogy, this visual of water is very close to me right now. Okay? But the Lord gave me this water analogy to connect this shift as a current that we're going to be in, or a flow of water, if you will, a whirlpool, a flood. Okay, so there's these different sort of perspectives of this, and I'm not sure which one connects to you, but whichever one does, I feel the Holy Spirit is just going to minister to you about it. With this said, I will either rest as this water is moving into my destination, or I will resume it. My internet's wonky, y'all. I'm so sorry. Okay. So, what I was saying about the water is, if you think about this, now for me, when I think about water, the closest thing I can think of is, or the visual that I got, is the Guadalupe River, which of course right now that's a very sore subject to talk about because of what's just happened in my area. But when I was growing up, my memories of the Guadalupe River was sitting in a float and floating down the river, very peaceful, very calm. And that's the visual that I see when I think about this shift and the water. I'm resting as the current takes me. Okay? Now, if you think about sort of a counter visual of this, let's say, I'm trying to think, like in the ocean, there's these whirlpools. I don't know what there's another word, but it's not coming to me right now. They can easily, the ocean, which, I mean, where should I start? But you can be in the space of, let's say the beach, because it can go 20 feet from here to there very quickly. But there can be a space where it's very calm in the water, and all of a sudden you get sucked into this whirlpool. Okay? Now, there's actually some guidelines with this, if this were to ever happen to you, to get out of this quicker than if you resisted the current. I know this is hitting you really hard wherever it needs to connect to you. I feel like what the Lord is saying is that as this shift is happening, into this new beginning of my life, of your life, if I rest in it, even if it's challenging, even if it's beyond me, it's overwhelming, I will be led by Him into my destination. Just as if I were to just rest on this float down the Guadalupe, it will take me safely to where I need to go. Versus if I try to fight against the currents of the water, that is to resist. Okay? So a lot of us, and this is a natural instinct, so I mean, understand that a lot of times if I'm resisting, it's because I'm anxious, I'm scared, I'm in fight or flight, I'm in panic mode. So this is a normal response. But the encouragement here is to get yourself prepared that if you are going into this humbling process, which we all need to do, y'all. I just shared about this not that long ago. The safest space you can be is just to humble yourself under the mighty hand of God, because he will guide you even in the refining and the trials that you're about to face. He will guide you safely to your destination. Okay, so I have to say that. I had to get that out. Okay, I've 15. Okay. So, one song message that came to me is Suddenly Last Summer by the Motels. I almost cried when I heard it in my spirit because I received this song message. Now, I've known the song since I was a kid, but I received this song message in the summer of 2018. In the summer of 2018, I was sharing a lot of song messages, and a lot of them had to do with natural disasters. So it kind of gripped me, especially knowing that between summer and fall is a very pivotal time for massive change in our nation. I just shared this not that long ago. Some of you know, some of you saw this video. If you haven't, please watch it. I know it's here on the YouTube channel, and it's definitely on my Instagram because I remember I uploaded it not that long ago. Suddenly last summer, summer's been highlighted for me, y'all, for a long time as a time of massive change for our nation. I keep saying that specific way because that's the way that I see it. So that's not to say your nation won't change if you're watching this outside of the States, because it is going to. But this is a very significant prophetic marker of change and transformation and new beginnings for us. And we are entering into this sort of summer fall cusp. So please receive this and take heed to whatever God is revealing to you, because it's very tailored to where you are, what's going on in your life, where he has you, where he's taking you, what he's calling you to do. And you must know all these things. And if you need help, I'm here to mentor, to guide, and to help you be ready. So I had to say that. So Suddenly Last Summer, if you don't know that song, I would encourage you to watch it. Now, when I received it within a dream. And the dream had to do with a natural disaster. It had to do actually with water. That's why this is so profound to me that he gave me that song. It had to do with water coming over the land. That's all I'm going to say about it. Okay, so what else? The month of new beginnings. And this is so hard because for some of us, this month, okay, let me say it this way. This month is going to change your life. It's going to carry you into your new life. It's going to usher you into your new life, and into being established in your new life during these last days. So I'm so torn because there's a part of me that's like, I'm so excited because for some of us, we've been in the darkness already. We've lost our life already. We lost everything we owned. We lost the life we knew. We've gone through things nobody knows about. We've already gone through that deep refining, inner healing, all of it, okay? And we're coming out. So for us, I'm excited. I rejoice. I can't wait. But for others of us, you're going into it. You're going into the trenches. You're going into the dark spaces. You're going into whatever it is that is needed to bring you out. And you're going to come out of this. Don't get me wrong. but whatever is needed to bring you out as gold, to bring you out with a heart that is yielded, surrendered, and ready to honor the Lord, to honor yourself, to honor others, to love, truly, deeply love others, love yourself, and love the Lord. So, but the encouragement is that this new beginning is taking us into establishment. And this establishment, to my understanding, this is no ordinary new beginning, okay? This is not, you're going to get a new job, which you might, or you're going to get a new home, which you might, or you're going to get a new car, or you're going to find a new person, whatever. This is the beginning of the end of all things. And this is why the Lord wants us prepared, because we have to be prepared for these times. I've been sharing this for a long time, but I must be ready to handle what's out here. And I cannot do that if I'm not ready in here. This is why I do what I do and I teach what I teach, because I want us ready to handle all this. Because this out here that's going on, it's going to get more chaotic. It's going to get more confusing. It's going to get more challenging and difficult. And I will not be steady or ready if I'm not centered internally. So this is our month, okay, to get those final pieces in order so that I can shift into this prepared. Okay. Another aspect of this, again, is be where God tells you to be. I've been saying this for a long time, but it is so paramount. I need to be where the Lord is leading me to be. So you might be watching this, well, I don't know how to hear from God. I don't know. How would I know? Your first step is to build a relationship with Him. And how do we do that? By spending time, by listening, praying, reading His Word, and allowing your spirit to be ministered by the Spirit, the Holy Spirit of God. Because you can hear from God. You don't need to be a prophet. You don't need to have a big following or a famous YouTube channel. You can hear from God right where you are. It's a matter of posturing yourself to receive, because He's always speaking to us. He's always speaking to us. He's always showing us, this is where I'm trying to lead you. It's a matter of you being yielded and ready to receive. So be where He tells you to be. This is so important, y'all. It's not even like you have room to wait on it or decide later. Well, maybe I'll think about moving, or maybe I'll think about. No, if He says go, or stay, or stop, you need to heed it now, because we're in real time now. That's another thing that He's been sharing with me. This is live. We're dress rehearsal's over. We're center stage. Whether you've got your whole costume on or not, whether you're ready to perform, it's go. So this is a month of new beginnings. It's exciting. It's overwhelming. It's wonderful. And it's also going to be daunting. So brace yourself. Be prepared. Know that you're not alone in any of this, and it's going to be epic. This month is going to be epic, and it's going to usher us again into establishment. Not just any ordinary establishment. This is establishment for these days that we're entering into. So hope y'all are doing well. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Again, if y'all have any questions or you have any prayer requests, you can email me at shesrestored@gmail.com. And if you want to do one-to-one sessions, whether it's the inner healing journey or creative coaching, I believe I put some of my stuff in the description so you can reach out that way. You can find me and connect with me on Instagram at She's Restored or Sonia the Libra Sound for my music and artist friends and family. And of course, I have classes most days of the week, so you can find me there as well. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope this month is amazing and wonderful for you, because that's what you deserve. You deserve the best. And if it means you gotta go through a little bit to get there, then so be it, because you matter. You're so important. And I haven't said this in a while, but don't forget, your soul is exquisite. Your heart is beautiful. Love you all so much, and I'll be back soon. Hope you're doing well. Let me know. Say hi, and reach out if you need anything. Okay?